It's been quiet here for the last couple of weeks, but the good news is in terms of our water supply out at the Reno airport here, we still have a surplus. And so for the month of January itself, though, we do have a deficit if we don't get anything more. But as far as the entire water year that began back in October, we have a surplus of almost 1.5 inches. So for October, November, December, we all had each of those months, we had a surplus. In January, for right now, we're not terrible, but if we don't get anything else, we will finish the month off with a deficit. No rain or snowfall today, but we do have a lot of high level cloudiness. The clouds are just a tease. It is going to stay dry in Reno. Not a lot of wind out there, so we still have some inversions, but they're going to weaken tomorrow as our winds will pick up in the Sierra. The dew point is up to 27, humidity 47%. A lot of the moisture is more so in the mid and the higher levels. Closer to the surface here, that's where we don't have quite as much moisture. Today, though, the high only 46 degrees thanks to all those clouds. The sun really makes a difference. The low this morning was 28, so a little bit warmer start, but cooler this afternoon because of the cloud cover that's coming up from the southwest. We're a few degrees cooler at this hour, so it's not a huge change, but we are in the 40s opposed to the 50s. Most of us are in the 40s and 41 even in South Tahoe, so not a huge spread between temperatures today. And tomorrow will be very similar to this afternoon. Still cloudy. All the clouds here are coming up from the south. The low itself is still quite a bit offshore, so it's too far away to give the Sierra any snow or rain. But in advance of it, we're pulling up a lot of this high level cloudiness, and as that low moves further south, we're still going to be seeing a lot of cloud cover here tomorrow too. All the cold air up to our northeast over the Great Lakes, but for us it's about this low. And again, it's too far away. Today is too far west. Tomorrow it will be too far south to really get any rain or snow out of it. And by Friday, a cold front will move in from the north. Behind it, it will clear the air, bust apart the inversion, and that will help us get rid of the cloud cover too. But it will be cooler over the weekend. For the time being, though, it's all about those clouds again, but it's just a tease. We're not really expecting much in the way of rain or snow. The exception would be from the Tahoe Basin southward, where we can't rule out a couple brief showers here on Thursday. By Friday, though, as that front moves through, we're not expecting much in the way of rain or snow. Overall, it's going to come through dry, but it will be windy, at least up in the Sierra. The good news is, though, with it being colder over the weekend, our ski resorts have a better chance of making some snow. Not really expecting any natural snowfall. There's less than a 20% chance of that, but at least they'll be able to make it by the weekend with some colder air. In Ely tomorrow, high of 49, 49 in Austin, and 52 in Hawthorne. So tomorrow will be very similar to today. In the Basin and Range, highs will be in the lower 50s. Overnight lows still falling below freezing there, and in the Truckee Meadows, very similar to today. Highs will be in the lower to the mid 50s and then 40s around Lake Tahoe. Overnight lows will be a little bit warmer than they have been. So tomorrow, still some cloud cover, and afternoon highs will be in the upper 40s to the lower and mid 50s, very similar to today. Up on the lake tomorrow, a good amount of high level cloudiness, a high of 46, and in Reno tomorrow, high of 54 with a lot of high level cloudiness here, but highs still in the 50s. Will be cooler over the weekend with highs in the 40s. Overnight lows will be cooler over the weekend too, but the good news with that is at least our ski resorts will be able to make snow, but those inversions, it probably was pretty challenging for them to even do that.
I'm sure. All right. Thank you, Angela.